Yo, so there's this concept that I was thinking about and I didn't really talk about because, you know, your boy was busy and I got bills. But there's something that I coined called like the Great Reveal. And I thought it was really interesting because I feel like the Great Reveal is like this invisible veil that you walk past at a certain age, and that veil reveals who's been doing shit for like the last 5 years and who hasn't. So this is what I mean. When you're like 27, 28-ish years old, you know, getting like to mid to late 20s, all of the decisions that you have made start to compound and really show at that time. Whether it's like super substantial in the good direction or detrimental in the wrong direction. People who've been, let's say, just like taking care of themselves since they were however old, like 18, 19, 20, you start to really see the significant changes around like 26, 27. You're like, oh damn, that dude looks good as hell. Like, he is jacked. Like, damn, that guy is smart. Like, he's wearing glasses and shit. Like, he's super smart now. You know, the people who have spent a lot of time drinking alcohol and junk. Like, I don't talk about alcohol because I don't drink it, but I don't think it's a good idea because it's gonna make your body look like garbage, and it's also gonna make your health garbage. Those hospital bills are gonna be expensive. But people who were younger, drank a lot, partied a lot, you know, they don't have a whole lot of energy. Their body is kind of getting frumpy, looking like a bag of milk and shit. And they're not really in the happiest place. And then they're also kind of scrambling to try to figure something out. I met people at my current gym who, it's not as often because it's an expensive gym, but sometimes people who are nearing their 30s and they're like getting stressed out because they're not where they want to be. Granted, I don't think we should all be successful by 30 or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if you made a lot of poor decisions, then it's only gonna catch up to you when you're nearing your 30s. That's the time where life kind of shows you like, yeah, you've been fucking up, bro. And you can really feel it. I'm not 30 years old, but I really feel like the closer I get to 30, like the better my life becomes. Because at this point, I'm doing more than I was a few years ago. So I am, you know, working a job that's really cool. I'm studying cybersecurity right now, which is also really cool. And I'm meeting people in that cybersecurity field. I moved to a different state and I'm living by myself. So these are things that I didn't really fathom to happen back in the day. But the people who had the things that I thought I wanted back in high school, and I look at them now, they're not really that satisfied with their life. They're doing some bullshit. Like, they're working really shitty jobs, like really terrible positions, like McDonald's and junk. Like, it's just kind of sad. But again, this little concept is called the Great Reveal. I just think it's an interesting thing because it rewires us to think long term rather than thinking short term. Yes, you can go party every weekend if you want to, but that gets old at one point. At one point, like, you kind of want more out of your life. And I'm not trying to preach some superiority anything. I'm just saying at one point you don't really want to do that anymore. You kind of want to have something more substantial and more fulfilling, longer beyond the weekend. Now, also, I'd like to apologize, y'all, because I am not as active on social media as I used to be, and I'm completely aware of that. But again, like I said, I'm doing a lot of things right now. So like, I'm going out with like friends. Again, I'm working the job. My hours are all over the place. I have a second job on the weekend. I'm also studying cyber. Like, I'm going on Google and I'm studying the certificate. And when I finish that, then I'm gonna study like a different certificate for cyber. So I'm kind of just like prioritizing different things, and I'm not really as focused on YouTube as I was. I just got busier. It is what it is. But I have been evaluating my channel and what I want to do with it next. Now, I don't want to quit. I enjoy making videos and it's fun, but I can't lie to y'all, I'm thinking about moving away from this niche. Now, let me know what you think about it. The reason being is because I noticed that self-improvement is near and dear to my heart. It really is, because with those mindsets, I've got pretty far. But I'm starting to realize that the niche online is getting so fucking toxic and it's annoying me. Like, I hate how it's like negatively associated with like the red pill, and then people have like this convoluted idea on what self-improvement means, and then people are thinking like, oh, if you ate a piece of candy, then all your efforts don't mean anything. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. And also, I'm noticing that this niche inevitably devolves into talking about women. I've spoken about this in a past video, but it fucking annoys me. So I'm thinking about changing things up, and if you guys are interested in like a new kind of content, then like let me know, because I'm definitely considering it. I want to do street interviews, but I don't really know how to go about that. But again, I think I'm capable of doing that because I'm very personable and I can easily chop up conversations with anyone on the street, so I'd be okay with that. But again, let me know what's up, and then maybe I'll talk about it more in the future. This is your Sensei Kinkai. Join the Discord in the description, and I'll talk to y'all later. Deuces.